Hello my friends! So today's video is a TMI Tuesday, and by the time you're seeing this it will be like very late Tuesday night in Australia and very early Tuesday morning in North America, so it's Tuesday somewhere, right? Kind of winning. Today's video is going to be a little bit shorter just because I didn't receive that many questions on my last TMI Tuesday. You guys did a lot of comments, but you didn't leave a lot of questions. So this one, make sure to leave a lot of questions for me down below in the comments so that next TMI Tuesday I can do a nice and long one for you. Remember, these questions can be on anything, on life, on me, on my dog, on whatever topic you want to ask a question about. It can be asked and I will find an answer for you. The first one is from Ashley Jensen, and you're asking, what does Glenn study at uni? Glenn is finishing up his last semester at uni. Whoop, whoop. And he is doing an arts degree. He is majoring in like music production and music recording, so like running a studio and music business type thing. He's also taking some like musical courses, like singing courses and stuff like that, but mainly focused on the business side of music. He's also taking he took I think some computer coding classes, some like internet website building classes. He's taken some really cool classes. I'm kind of jealous. I really would like to go back to school, not necessarily to get a degree, but to learn and to take some cool classes and learn amazing things. So I was really jealous of him going back to school. I really hope to go back to school one day. Next question is from It's Tammy, and you're asking, how would I feel if someone took a tattoo that I had and got the exact same one? That has actually happened. I've had one of you guys copy the placement of my tattoos as well as copy the exact same tattoo on my shoulder, the May the Force be with you, but mirrored on my shoulder. I think it's very flattering, and I think that that's kind of the only way that you can really look at it. There's no point in being mad because it's a free world. You can do whatever you want to do. I'm sure that everyone at some point has copied somebody else, be it intentionally or unintentionally. So personally, I wouldn't be upset unless it was a very close friend. If it was, I just spat, sorry. If it was a very close friend, I would probably be a little bit weirded out. But when it's like a stranger friend, a lot of my questions from last time were, where was the shirt from that I was wearing in my last TMI Tuesday video? That was from Daily Look. I doubt that it's still on the site because I seem to turn over product really fast, but it was from Daily Look and I really like it. It was like super breezy and easy to wear, and it looked nice. But yeah, that's where it's from. Next question is an awesome question, and it is from Tia Eldred, and it is, what makes you continue to do YouTube videos? I think that's a great question because I don't think anybody's ever asked me that. I do YouTube videos because I find it fun. I like to create, be it with makeup or be it through film or through taking photos or telling a story. I like to create things, and to be able to do that and explore that possibility is so much fun for me. And I've always said, if YouTube stops becoming fun, I'm going to stop doing it. And I think that that is why I've taken breaks in the past, because I've needed to step back and just think, okay, is this still what I want to continue doing? And am I in a place creatively where I feel like I can output my creativity in the way that I want to? And I think it's good to step back from whatever you do once in a while, just to kind of take a breather and, you know, check where you're at. But for me, yeah, I think that the reason why I make videos is just because I enjoy creating on all different types of levels, and to be able to have my own channel and have literally a direct say over absolutely everything I produce, I like that. My little OCD anal control freak inside me enjoys that. So I think that's why I continue to make videos, because I find it fun. And yeah, if I don't, then I'd stop. Next question is from Twiggy Victoria, and I remember your username. You said that you've been watching me for years. I totally remember seeing your username and your profile picture. You've always had like cool, crazy colored hair, right? Anyway, you're asking, do I think that Obi and Lola will get along when we move to Canada? And I very highly doubt that. Obi is a very, like, not territorial, but he's set in his ways, you know? And he's a very big cat. Like, he's a big fucker, let's get real. And Lola is just this little timid chihuahua who just likes everybody and is just happy all the time. And Obi's just like this grumpy sourpuss. And I love him to bits. He is my baby, but I very highly doubt he's going to like this little happy-go-lucky, like, chihuahua coming into his life. I think that Lola will probably get swatted pretty hard a couple times until she figures out, like, he does not want to play, and that's just the way it's going to be. I think that he's young enough that he will warm up to her and become okay with her, but I don't think that he'll be very willing to be nice to her. I think if anything, he'll probably try and chase her or like attack her, because he used to do that to our old cat Stripes. when he came in and he was a new cat, he would like corner Stripes in a corner and just sit there and watch her, and she couldn't move because he would like go at her if she tried to move. He's basically a bastard. He's an awful, awful, awful friend. But he is my friend. He's my cuddly little furry friend, and I love them both, but no, I don't think that they're gonna get along. Bianca SSSI, you're asking, what camera do I use for my videos and pictures? For creating YouTube videos, I use a Canon 5D Mark III, and my lens is, what are you, a 24-70mm. That's the lens that I usually shoot on, but I do have several other lenses that I like to use in like lookbook videos, or if I'm doing just a different style video than just a sit down and talk video. I also film on a G7X, a little Canon. This is honestly the best vlog camera on the market. I wish that I could get sponsored from them because I cannot honestly sing their praises enough. I love this camera. I find that it focuses super quickly, it has really sharp color, it has good low light setting, and honestly, if you're just starting out on YouTube, this would be a fantastic camera to get as your main camera. I think it's great. And then I use my iPhone camera for just like Instagram pictures and stuff like that, but yeah, that's mainly my 3 cameras that I use. This next one isn't a question, it's just a comment that I feel like I should read out. It is from Young Soul B, and you're saying, I literally feel sick inside when I read mean comments or just watch TV and someone is commenting on things like, that dress is not cute, or she seems really dumb. First of all, we can never really know why a person makes the decision that they make unless we really know them. And I find it very interesting that humans seem to have an urge to comment on everything that others do. It's like they need to, and I don't get why. People have opinions about absolutely everything, but why? I think that that is a fantastic comment, and I very much agree with what you have to say. I really don't know why people always do that, and I feel like being in the public spotlight or whatever have you, being a YouTuber, people feel very entitled to say whatever they want, whenever they want, and it's a tough thing to kind of wrap your head around, because personally, there's never a moment in time where I would be like, yeah, I'm gonna say that to that person because I want them to feel bad. Like, there's never a moment that I've ever even crossed my mind where I would say something that would honestly, purposely hurt someone else's feelings. I'm sure that I've said things in the past that have hurt someone's feelings, but I would never have intentionally gone in to hurt someone. And it's just such a wild thought that humans try and do that on a daily basis, and there is really, really awful people. One of my biggest fucking pet peeves recently has been when people comment on Glenn and just go, oh, he's batting above his weight, or you could get anybody you want. I have exactly the person that I want. I'm the luckiest girl in the entire world. I could not imagine being with another human being. And for someone else to push their opinion on me of my partner is not only the biggest slap to the face, it's kind of like, who raised you? Seriously, who the fuck raised you? Anyway, I really appreciate when you guys kind of self-moderate my comments, and feel free to jump in to tell people that it's not a place to do things like that. It's not a place for hatred or for mean comments. I don't mind if someone disagrees with me, and I don't think that every single comment that is left that doesn't agree with what I'm doing or doesn't agree with my opinion, that's not a bad comment. It's about how it's presented. And if it's presented in a respectful way and I go, okay, well, fair enough, that's your opinion, that's fine. But when it is in a malicious or hateful way, feel free to jump in and just say, that's not welcome here, because it's not, and I will probably either delete the comment and block the person, or I'll just respond saying, that's not welcome here. But I appreciate comments like yours, Young Soul B, because it makes me feel like I am not the only one that feels like that. So high five to you. Laura, you're asking, what is my favorite song of the moment? And that is a super easy question for me. I have been absolutely adoring the song I Can Feel You by Motion City Soundtrack. It is on their new album, Panic Stations, and holy hell, go download the album. It is absolutely fantastic. I've been like pumping it on social media because it is that good. But the song I Can Feel You is like easily top 5 favorite songs written. It's beautiful. It is such a beautiful song. Emily Mae Johnson, you were asking a question that totally made me smile. How often do I shave my legs, pits, and naughty bits? That is a hilarious and great question. I have been putting off shaving my legs for the past probably week and a half. I am growing a national forest, and I'm not really proud of it, but I've just been wearing jeans or maxi dresses to kind of hide the fact that my legs are disgusting. And it's literally because I've been a lazy fuck and I just cannot be bothered. I do shave my armpits almost every single time I shower, just because I find that armpit hair is a little bit too much for me. If you're into it, then you do you, girl, but it's not it's not for me. And naughty bits, I am a firm believer in getting rid of everything from like here down, so pretty much naughty bits are not a thing ever. Taylor Lay, you're asking, how do I deal with being a foreigner in Oz? Does it ever affect my life here? I don't really think it affects my life in many ways other than things like filling out forms and paperwork. It's really frustrating not being able to be an Australian and like just have the easy way of doing it. I have to jump through a lot of hoops to be able to do paperwork. And then the only other thing that I really notice is things like voting. I get really, really riled up and upset because I have very much not liked the government that has been in charge the past 4 years that I've been here. They've gone through like, what, 3 prime ministers in 3.5 years pretty much. I'm really happy that Tony Abbott is now out of office. Personally, it was not something that I would have supported had I been Australian, but I don't know, I feel like I definitely want to have a say in politics, and it's very strange not being able to have that say in the country that I live, but whatever. I'm going to answer one more question before I head out for today. The question is from Zoe, and you're asking, can I see myself starting a family in Australia? And easy answer, absolutely not. I would never have kids away from my family. I couldn't do it. I need to be near my mom and my dad and my brother when I'm ready to pop them babies out. I just feel like if I didn't have the support of my family, I would feel so depressed and so lost. And I already know that I have dealt with depression and severe anxiety being away from my family unit, and that would just be over the top if I was trying to do something that big by myself. Not to say that Glenn doesn't have an amazing family. I love his dad, I love his auntie and uncle and his grandpa, and they're lovely, amazing people, but it's not my family. And for me to have a family, I need my family. Not that I'm looking to have kids anytime soon, because I'm not. I'm enjoying being selfish a little while longer. I do want to have kids before 30, and that's kind of scary because I'm going to be 25 in January, and 30 is in 5 years, so that means like I want kids within the next 5 years, which is terrifying. Do you guys ever have that moment where you're just like, holy shit, that's really soon? Not to say that I have to put an age limit on, like, I need to have children at this point, but like I've just always wanted to have children kind of in that age because I really like the age my parents are and I am. I like being able to hang out with them and go on trips with them and do sports with them, and they're not so old that they can't participate in things that I do, and they're young enough that they're willing to just, I don't know, do cool things with me, and I want to feel that way with my kids. So that's why I always thought, okay, around 30 is when I'd like to have a kid. Before 30 if possible. But oh my god, it's creeping up. It's so soon. But yeah, that is the last question for you today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed TMI Tuesday. Do not forget to leave me a new question down below in the comments because I want to do more of these because the last one I did was in May and that is like unacceptable. And I love you guys. Don't forget to check out my vlog channel and I will see you guys really, really soon with my next video. Bye!